know who is talking in your head? Hi, it's Başak and welcome to Be Life Coaching YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to talk about your saboteur characters. We will start with the definition, who your saboteur characters are. We will see how we can deal with them. I'll give you some ideas. And of course, we will check the connection with life coaching. So who are these saboteur characters? Most likely when you were a kid, you created your coping mechanism. The coping mechanism to help you survive from different situations. So our saboteur characters are coming from this coping mechanism, and they're helping us to survive from different situations, but actually in most of the cases they are holding us back. We have created them for our own survival, to protect ourselves. It's all about self-protection. However, most of the times they leave us in this very nervous, very anxious mood, and the judge is always there, who is managing all these saboteur characters and who is the boss of all the criticism, all the self-criticism as well in your head. Does this sound familiar to you? Do you have sometimes this voice in your head that is telling you why you do something and is complaining about it? Is that voice holding you back? Most likely it is. So how can we deal with this voice? How can we deal with the judge and our saboteur characters? So dealing with our saboteur characters is not the easiest thing, to be honest. So what we should do, the most important thing and the biggest step is to identify them. Once you identify them, you also start accepting them. First things first, hug them. They are a part of you. They are no enemy. Even though most of the times they pull you back, they are no enemy. They are part of you and they're there for a reason. So identify them, visualize them, make them real characters. You can draw. You can draw and maybe compare them to an animation, to a cartoon character. Or you can just create your own. Give them names. Personalize them. Identify their voices. How do they talk to you? And once you do that, once you identify them and once you accept them as a part of you, then you will be really close to know how to deal with them perfectly. Once you realize that one of your saboteur characters is there and the judge is talking in your head, you identify which one, identify why he or she is there, what is the need, what is that saboteur character's need, and after identifying all this, dismiss them. You say, I know who is talking now, and I know, I recognize, I accept, and I dismiss you. It's all about practice, and it's very possible. So we are talking about our saboteur characters. To be able to identify them and to be able to label them, we let them go. And let's see some of the examples of saboteur characters. So it will be more clear what I mean here. It can be the controller. So in a situation, the controller says in your head, I'm the Mr. Always Right. I always have the right way. So the others fail. The others are wrong. I don't need to listen to them because I am right. Because I know the best. I control the situation, everything okay. Another example, the loneliness queen, for instance, or the loneliness king, I like to call her. For instance, I feel lonely. I'm so lonely that I will be alone all my life and everything bad will happen and I will die alone and I don't want to be alone. And this is not only for 1 second. This just goes and goes and goes on. Another example, the victim. Why does it always happen to me? I'm such a loser. Why? It always happens to me. You'll see, everything will go bad. Another example, the avoider. No, it's fine, there's still time, I don't need that. Oh, it's okay, it's not the time for that now, I will just take care of it later. Does any of this sound familiar to you? Do you have other saboteur characters? Because there are so many other examples. Try to identify them. Start observing now. Our saboteur characters, that inner voice that we have in our heads, the judge, these are all part of who we are. And we need to love them. We need to love ourselves. If we love ourselves, then we can get whatever we want in this life, because we can plan it well and we know our needs and how to deal with them. That's why this is in life coaching pretty important to love yourself, to get to know yourself and your saboteur characters. Give it a try now. Start observing now, and you can share with me your saboteur characters and we can have a session about this together. Come and try to have a session with me. Thank you very much for listening. Come check my website. I have an Instagram profile too. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one.